welcome to MGP634. I'm Kevin. With me as ever, there's Sheepdog, Anna, and Pab. Say hello, boys and girls.
Hello, hello.
And
Hello.
I want to say a particular hello to the person who reviewed this podcast as woke last week when me and Anna weren't here. Also, the person who said it was rubbish without me and Anna here. There was a particularly personal attack on Sheepdog, which I enjoyed.
I feel like,
big Merry Christmas to all of those people. How are you doing?
I don't think anybody in this podcast has been attacked this year as much as I was attacked this week, have they?
No, I can't imagine a scenario where any of us would have been under a huge amount of constant abuse. There's no shills here, that's for sure.
That's it. It was a heavy one. It really helped my mental health and well-being, and I'm sure.
Well, I mean, after the last few months, it definitely helped mine. So that was the important thing. So I'm on top of the world now.
It was the Christmas gift you didn't know you needed to ask for, wasn't it?
Thing is, I knew I needed it as well. That's all. I just needed some good old-fashioned sheepdog abuse, and I'd got so detached from it that I forgot. And then there it was. Someone reminded me.
It's been a while.
Much fun it is.
I'm used to kind of walking the streets and everyone just applauding and asking me to rate their baby and stuff like that. And
what for their baby?
I never give higher than a 6 out of 10.
What did he just say?
With a T.
We're not getting called woke this week. Goodness me, he's gone to the other extreme.
I mean, I don't know where your mind went there, and I'm not going to think about that any further. But with a T,
I was just using my ears.
I mean,
goodness me.
I was using my eyes to assess the quality of the children, and just they're very poor, very very poor. But yeah, no, I'm used to adoration at every. It's a corner, which is another hole I'm not going down. But it's been a while.
Lovely. Merry Christmas, though, everybody. Pab did tell us beforehand that he was releasing this on Christmas morning, so there's the first 2 minutes. I hope you're having a lovely day. I assume everybody has put this on while they're sat with their families opening their presents. Oh, I love this. I've listened to this gaming podcast for years. It's really nice. It's so tame. It gets called woke in the reviews.
So family friendly.
No harm can be done here. I apologise for any Christmases Sheepdog has just ruined with his antics.
Your antics. All I was talking about ugly children. You're the one who's turned it into something mean.
You're an antic meister. But yeah, I don't really know why we're releasing it on Christmas morning, but I think Pab just wanted to be part of everybody's festivities. So that's it. It's
to give some
nice
people something to listen to. It's a surprise.
Do people listen to podcasts whilst opening Christmas presents?
They might.
Hope so.
I feel like podcast listings are a very solitary experience, which is kind of the reverse of Christmas morning.
We listen to them in cars.
Preferably on something other than Twitter, because Kev had to take a picture and send me that on WhatsApp to let me know that happened.
I didn't want you to miss the abuse. I felt like it had to get through to you somehow.
It's literally on my profile.
Yeah, if you're going to abuse Sheepdog, use his Blue Sky, for goodness sake. I'm not his secretary. I'm not going to pass all the abuse on, just my favourite ones.
I would have seen that in like March or whatever the next, like a couple of months before the next convention, when I go on there to check what the convention people are doing. But yeah, no, if you are opening on Christmas Day, send us a message.
Send us a picture of your Christmas breakfast, because some of you are weird and don't have pork pie, which is just odd. Merry
Christmas, everybody.
Yeah, that as well.
Christmas. I had the greatest thing ever happen this year. My 8-year-old, he started saying silly, stupid stuff about, I'm not sure. People at school keep saying this about Santa, and I don't know if I believe in it. And we were like, well, those people are ugly children. I've already rated them. And so we went to this light show Friday night, and we're walking through it, just having a jolly old time. It's one of our Christmas traditions now. And he sees Santa.
Me and you.
He goes up to this Santa and he's like getting a picture, and my missus is like directing him to like look at the camera, calling his attention, and then as we're about to leave, he turns to Santa and he goes, "If you're real, what's my name?" And Santa, without even skipping a beat, just goes, "It's Ben." And my son's mind absolutely flipped. He could not like grasp what had just happened. He was just so utterly
Because he's called
confused.
Gavin, so he
Oh,
was really
how
confused.
how does
And,
he know his name?
Because he's
because
Santa.
He's Santa.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he's Santa. And he walked off with me just completely mind blown. And that night he was like, I'm convinced now. Like he was like, I don't doubt at all now. I'm absolutely, yeah, I know that it's real now. And I was like,
Yeah.
good.
Yes.
But it was just such a great moment. I was saying to a friend of mine, I'm just never going to forget that. The look on his face was like, oh God, like I can't imagine what could have shocked him more. Really, in that moment, it was brilliant. It was so cool. But yeah, very funny. So
I shook hands
yeah.
with an elf this week, so
There
we've
you
all
go.
had good Santa weeks.
Yeah, with my money.
Yeah, I
gave you
basically
my
bought a
money.
handshake off of an elf.
I was going to say you live with an elf, like she's there all year.
Funny.
The best thing is we don't live with any children, but I still got to shake hands with an elf. It was great. He came past the house with Santa, and we went out there. I generously made a donation, and he shook
With
my
my
hand with
money?
his gloved fingers. Well, you didn't. How would he know it was your money? It wasn't labelled. I'm the one who had to go out in the rain and put it in his bucket.
I didn't have
Were they
shoes
taller
on.
than Anna?
Yeah, much taller than Anna, obviously.
I had a weird thing actually where we had Santa come by, and first off, as he was leaving, he was like chanting like a football fan celebrating a goal, and I was very confused. I wasn't very Santa-like. But one of his elves just came in, said hello to my daughter, and then apparently me and my wife know her, and I was just like, what? I had no idea what they were. But yeah. That was really confusing because that keeps happening to me this week. People just keep randomly talking to me and my wife wherever we are, and then I have to go, "Who was that?" on the way out. I think my memory's going, or I just know too many people
You're
now.
getting to that age. You're starting to lose your marbles. We all knew it was coming. Boys and girls, should we talk about some video games? Because me and Anna went on our annual gaming retreat last week.
So you
which is
played the
why we
whole
weren't
year, have
here.
you?
I have played several of Pabby's recommendations, and I am going to rate his recommendations now.
Please do.
They weren't very good this time, Pabby. you need to
weren't?
try harder. No, this Clair Obscur Expedition 33 thing.
Mhm.
I mean, it's got nice music in it. It reminded me of that other game that I liked that had nice music in it. Near Automata
Yep.
that I always talk about. It had
Yep.
that kind of musical style. But the game itself, absolute poppycock. What's that all about? I don't get it. What am I
Sheepdog.
supposed to be doing?
Get him.
There's not. I'm just wandering about. There's not even a map to follow. I'm just wandering about.
There is a map. Didn't you even get far for the map?
Yeah, there
Wow.
was a map, but it's not on the screen. I'm not going to keep getting my map out. I felt like an old man rambling in the woods. Keep having to pull my map out my pocket, have a look, try and work out what direction I'm in. Doing the Joey Tribbiani getting into the map, trying to work out if I'm facing the right way. I don't want to have to think and or explore when I'm playing a computer game. It needs to show me exactly where to go, put a waypoint on an on-screen at all times map, make my icon an arrow so I know if I'm pointing towards the waypoint or not, and ideally put some kind of coloured line on the screen for me to walk along. This was horrible.
Surely you've just got it in story mode anyway.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
But there was no auto battling. So I had to press all the buttons when I was doing the battling, and then I had to work out where to go and what to do. It was far too much effort and thinking involved for my tastes.
So what you need is a visual novel.
Yes, please.
You just want it. What you need is a TV program or a book.
Yes, yeah. Well, not really TV. I don't really have the attention span for TV.
But
I do like a good book, though, Pabby. Maybe you should put some book recommendations in the Discord for us.
Gosh, don't start that.
We're going to go back to podcasts, not podcasts, films, books, and whatever else we did.
Yeah. I think that's still what it's called on Spotify. I think that's still in the title. People searching for comic books are so confused. I've listened for 4 years. They've never mentioned a comic book, but it's in the title. It must be coming. It isn't ever coming, boys and girls, but it is still in the title. It's certainly still in the search engine optimization. But yeah, I've probably played 4 or 5 hours across a couple of different settings. I will continue because it cost me like close to £25. So I am going to...
When did you play this? Because I didn't see you once sit with that at all.
There is a thing that you do on occasion when you are around and about a place during normal waking hours.
Oh, was I sleeping?
Yeah. Every time you had a goose honking session, I would pull my Steam Deck out and have a little go on that. But yeah, I've done it. It's fine. I certainly am not seeing. There's nothing in the first 4 or 5 hours that have grabbed me to the point where I'm like, yeah, this is obviously a Game of the Year contender. This is incredible. I don't know what. I still don't really understand what's going on. The story has not been explained at all. It doesn't really make any sense.
Talk to the people at the start.
I saw a great advert. Well, it wasn't even an advert. It was a comedian from a program I watched did a thing where it's always like, "Oh, what you're playing?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm playing this game where there's this crazy painter B word. I can't remember if we're allowed to say the B word on the podcast. Probably not. Who he was like this mad bee keeps painting the age at which people die, and we're about to go teach her a lesson." And I was like, that is a really good way of summing it up as a premise. Yeah, there's just a giant wall that she comes along and says, right, 33 now, and everyone over the age of 33 just dies, Kev, and then everyone...
Yeah, but the thing I'm struggling with, she's painting that once a year, is she?
Yeah.
Yep.
And it goes down once a year.
Yeah.
So the cutoff doesn't ever change.
If
last year everyone 34 or under died.
Well, no, because
it's gone down to 33. Yeah, but it's the same people. The people who were over 34 last year are the over 33s this year, aren't they? I don't understand.
Well, no. So what happens in that year is like they're told to basically everyone under that age is still alive. So the 33-year-olds are still alive, and they're being sent on the expedition to further it. So every other expedition before there has been someone of that age that it was at. So let's say it was 60. Everyone 59 and below would be sent on the expedition to try and set it up. But they've been doing it in waves every time. So like one went out and tried to map it out and had steps and stuff and ropes and rounds.
But it's only the people on this one little island. If you live somewhere else, it doesn't affect you.
Everyone else is dead.
I don't understand that. Again, none of this. No, this is what I mean. None of this is explained.
It is explained.
From what I can gather, I'm on an island, and there's a
You're in
woman
Paris.
who paints tonight. When does it tell you that?
When you see the Eiffel Tower.
Paris. How do you not know that?
How would I know I was in Paris?
The Eiffel Tower's there.
You need to pay more attention, Kev.
I'm not looking for architecture when I'm playing a game.
It's the Frenchest thing in the world. Like, literally couldn't be more French if it tried.
It smacks of you skipping cutscenes.
Well, obviously I'm skipping cutscenes. I'm not going
there we go.
Are you seriously?
I'm not going to sit and read the nonsense. I'm not going to watch the cutscenes.
That's why you don't. That's why you don't. You cannot moan that there's no story when there is a story that you're skipping.
But when I'm playing a good game, they tell me the story as I'm wandering about. That's what I want to happen.
What you need to do, right, is just tell Sheepdog where you're at, and he'll tell you the story in a message.
I don't really want to message him.
I'm not too. I already assumed he wasn't going to like it, so I'm not too worried that he doesn't. I just figured it was too much effort for him.
It is. It's far too much effort.
Are you sure you've been declined for an ADHD diagnosis, by the way? Like, out of interest.
Yes, very sure. They said I'm definitely not. I have great attention things.
Yeah.
I'm just a busy man. I don't have time for cutscenes. I shouldn't need cutscenes. I don't need a cutscene when I'm playing Football Manager.
It's a story game.
Yeah, I've played loads of story games and not needed the cutscenes.
Skip the cutscenes and dispatch as well, and just do the dispatching. Sod it. We don't know what else is going on. Just balls to it. Just do everything without the cutscenes.
We'll get to that sausage fest in a minute. Goodness me. Don't worry, Pabby. I'm not finished with you yet, Sunshine. My word. But yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I would. What I want, if they're going to make me wander around aimlessly, I need a little talking animal who walks with me, who tells me what's going on. That works.
Get one of them.
Well, why isn't he with me now? I need to know now what's going on. What type of animal?
It's
Spoilers.
Gestrel.
A what now?
A bird, I think, if it's
No, it's
kestrel.
not a bird.
At what point do I get a
It's
talking
a
bird?
Gestrel. It's not a bird.
What's a
Gestrel.
gestrel?
They're
Gestrel.
creatures that live in the world.
Are they made up?
Or not in that world.
Well, you just told me it was Paris. That's this world. I've been there.
Kevin, please stop shouting.
Yeah, but
Oh my word.
She'll
this
bang
is
you on the
like,
floor.
you know, Paris was going about its business, and then the paintress came along and just wrote a number up. When I first played,
Why doesn't somebody just kill her?
but that's the point. They're
It's
trying to
trying.
get to her.
Why is everyone else dead?
Because the
Well,
world went.
Because
because
yeah,
she
I
put
think there was
number
like
and
a
died.
place that they got into and were able to hide in that worked for them. We don't necessarily know that like other countries haven't got similar situations going on.
Why did
but-
everyone get Thanos'd away?
We don't know.
Because she came along and just wrote a number up, and everyone just went. They don't really know
See,
why.
You've
That's
got
part of the
questions,
story.
right? You've got so many questions, but
Yeah, 'cause it's not
refuse to take in
explained
the
anything.
answers. You don't. They're there. The answers are there. You just skipped them.
By the end of the game, you know all about.
How long's the game?
God, I don't know.
I did it in 30 hours, but you can
Oh.
do it for as long as you could
You're
go
on story
60,
mode
80.
as well, so
Yeah, you'll go a lot quicker.
you go even
Why-
quicker skipping all the cutscenes.
Yeah.
I also don't really understand the combat because
Why?
half the time I can't use half the moves.
Yeah, you have to. Depends who the characters are. Some of them you have to build up colors.
Build up your points, don't you? And stuff
I'm
like that.
points or
colourblind.
whatever.
That seems a bit racist.
I'm sure
must be a
there's
colourblind setting, though. Have a look.
settings.
I've turned that on.
It's all
yeah,
about the
I
point.
just-
Yeah.
It
Oh.
just you all spoke so highly about it, and then it was just.
Oh,
I didn't.
really? It won the most game awards ever.
I
Didn't
only
it then
got
get
one of them.
disqualified though?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it got
I was quite upset
disqualified
about
this
this the
week.
other day because I obviously don't like AI, so I was a bit worried that
Yeah, they
this
used
had
AI in
it.
the game.
But, this award thing is such a weird stitch up because what happened with that was when the game came out in April, they went, "Oh crap, there's a texture that we didn't intend to be in the game in here. We need to take this out." And then what essentially happened was they moved from Unreal Engine 4 to Unreal Engine 5 in 2022, and that engine has AI features in it. And so their explanation was somebody in the team tested the features of the new engine, decided what ones they wanted to use and didn't want to use any of the AI, cracked on making the game, and then it's just kind of this texture sat there. It's literally a poster at the beginning of the game that just has like the Eiffel Tower on it or something that they patched it out like immediately because that's
It's
not
probably
meant
why
to
I
be in
didn't
there.
know we were in Paris.
Well,
Oh
they
my
replaced it with a
God,
proper
the
thing that
band-
they wanted in there. But
First shot is him looking.
because the award is it's got like a zero tolerance rule, they've had to obviously abide by that. It's like the Indie Game Awards, but they've given one of the awards to a game, that Blueprints game, but that's got loads of accusations of using AI as well. So it's like, oh God, it's gonna. I mean, I think they've.
I
Come
mean,
out and said-
surely once a game isn't complete, once a game reacts to the character anyway, it's AI. It's its own. It is an AI. I don't understand. I don't know. It feels like a really blurry line in a weird.
Well,
world.
Gen AI, not
Generative
like
AI,
AI
yeah.
as in characters. Gen AI. So
Mm.
Unreal had a thing where it could generate, it was like a texture
Artwork.
that they generated with it, but they just sort of tested it out and they didn't use it. I didn't think they'd used it, but one of them had somehow made it into the bit. But they didn't even like. They weren't. So this has been known since April. It's really bizarre that they ended up getting nominated in the first place and getting all the way through and winning.
Well, I suppose
Only-
by doing it this way, they got much more publicity for their Poxy Award.
Yeah, I guess so. Look how clean we are and that kind of thing. But yeah, the other one of the games, I can't remember the name of it now, which is how good they'd been given one of the awards. That sounds like they're meant to be a good game. But then the Blueprints one was one I played a couple of weeks back. It was okay, but it made me feel a bit unwell. But that is supposedly being accused of having AI in it, and just feels like it's just going to become a weird witch hunt then, isn't it? Because it's like, okay,
Well, they said it was. It definitely didn't, though.
well, I believe them then. If they're saying it, they're saying
Yeah.
it, But I didn't know that had been confirmed since. It's probably been said since I read the thing or whatever. I don't know. But
Mhm.
no, I feel like it's a shame, but I don't think they're too worried. They've got lots of awards, and I wasn't going out of my way to like disprove it, if that makes sense. But I was kind of like, I want to get to the bottom of this so I know how I feel about it. I don't want to just be like, oh damn, that's it. But I'm not bothered about the fact that the engine had the features in, because they're not exactly. They couldn't have just stripped it out of Unreal altogether and gone somewhere else, could they? That wouldn't have worked.
But because we are also very morally sound publication, we're also excluding it from our awards on the same basis.
What?
Because
Oh, shut up. Shut
I
up.
feel like that would
otherwise
probably
it's probably going to win, and I don't want it to, because it was.
that'd probably rule out too many other games, wouldn't it?
I feel like we can make enough of a stand by just ruling out that one. I think that sends the right message.
Oh, shush.
But yeah, Pabby,
Don't. Let's just
silly old Pabby.
temper it, right? Because I've got a pen
He'll
out ready
go
to
back
start
to it.
putting timestamps for swears now.
Excellent. So Dispatch.
Yeah.
This one, now you actually came into my stream when I played this one, Pabby. I noticed your little face
Oh,
there,
yes.
enjoying me having a nice
Yes.
time, and I did have a thoroughly nice time playing it. This one isn't a criticism of your game recommendation. You actually managed to get one right for once here. This one was pretty good,
What?
although I would like a little bit of a heads up for when you're recommending a game, in case I decide midstream to just start playing this game that Pab spoke really highly of. If it is completely full of willies, just let me know so that I don't stream the willies.
Not
I'm
completely
3
full.
episodes in and I've only seen one, Willie.
Yeah, there you go. And you'll only ever see that one.
Okay. And
It's more
swearing.
of a chode.
Yeah, this. Why have I got to spoon feed you everything?
Because
It's
I
Kevin.
push
how
you,
I like
all I
it.
aim to do
What
is
do you want
push you
Pab
in a
to spoon
direction.
feed you chodes, Kev?
I don't know what a chode is.
Just a small. You should know. Anna knows. Sorry.
Well,
I don't understand what's happening.
I'm just being awful.
Oh, my
But
word.
no, I don't think it's that blue of a game swear. Why is that? I think there is
I
an
mean,
option to change it though.
Yeah, I
mean-
put the stream settings on, and all it is black boxes and bleeping. That's all the game is. Every other word is bleeped out. It's to the point where it's quite funny the amount of bleeping there is, and just that big boss fight that happens at the start is just a massive black box going around the screen where it's clearly hiding the wiener from you the whole time. So yeah, but it was fun. I did enjoy it. I've only played the first episode because I've decided I want to stream it. I'm going to be streaming it some more over the festive period because I would like to get it played all the way through before we do the game of the year, because I feel like it might be a contender based on the first hour that I played, or the first episode that I played, because not only was it a jolly nice story with lots of lovely beeping, but the actual being the dispatch man bit, best part of the game. Loved that.
Yeah, that's very fun. That is.
I like clicking. It was basically Football Manager with superheroes. More of that kind of thing. So hopefully, what I want, and I have looked into this game precisely zero, other than playing it. What I would like there to be is, once I'm done with all the lovely Telltale style story stuff, just give me a free play mode where I can just sit there dispatching superheroes and just do that bit. That's fine. I'm enjoying that. That was fun.
There is a game like that, you know.
What's that called, Pabby? And why isn't it on your list?
It's called. It's been out years. It's like called 911 operator or something like that.
Get it
And
on
you
your
are
little
just-
list. I'll have a little look.
I'll look it up now.
Is this 8 episodes and done, or
Yes.
is it okay? And they're all out
Well-
now, are they? Because
They're all out, yeah.
so yeah, I'm on I've just finished number 3, I think it was, and I'm having a great time, and I'm really enjoying kind of getting the I know we all love it, but I love the 72% of people did the same thing as you. Or on the
Yeah,
first playthrough,
yeah.
I was worried that I was doing a sheepdog because it was constantly like only 48%, only 30%, and I was thinking, why do I keep picking the opposite to everybody else? But then the most recent one I did, it was all like 90%, 55%, whatever, and apparently I played better than 70% of people on day 3. But yeah, the dispatching is great, and I'm loving it. And I'm trying to. I'm trying to think of the best way to word it without doing any spoilers or anything like that. I think I probably overthought it on the third one. I thought I needed to manage the dispatches a bit differently.
There's no fear of me doing that. I didn't even know I was in Paris, so I won't be overthinking anything.
Yeah, I guess no, actually, I won't go any further than that. But yeah, no, I was managing them, and then I was like, oh, okay, I didn't need to really do that, but I had a good time with it. Yeah, I love it, and I knew you would. I was thinking to myself, Kev's probably loving this whole like managing the little heroes, sending them about. I'm guessing we all have the same heroes for the story, and I don't know whether they change later on at all, but like it's all just going to be. Oh, it must be because I know it is actually because some of them were included in the score bits, but I'm liking the cast, and I've read that there are comics relating to it that you can go and read. And
we don't talk about comics here.
It comes up there saying like, "Would you like to buy the comics? Would you like to get some merch and that kind of thing?" And I think that's quite clever the way they're setting this up. My one thing was I'm surprised that this hasn't appeared on, rather than Steam and so forth, why it hasn't appeared on like Amazon or Netflix as like a TV remote kind of game.
It was a cancelled Netflix thing.
Was it actually interesting? Okay,
something like that. I saw an interview with someone, and it was something about it was a cancelled. It was meant to be a TV show. Because
really
the animation
good.
is so good.
Really good animation, yeah, it's like fantastic, and voice acting. It's got a thingy for Breaking Bad in it, hasn't it? Aaron Paul, is it?
Yeah, needs a surname, that boy.
It's funny because the first time I read his name on the thing, I was like, "Oh yeah, from BoJack," and then realized like that's not where he's most known from. It's Breaking Bad. I was just in animation mode, but I've forgotten what other names are in there now. But yeah, it's got a good cast, and I really like the different heroes they've made. It's a good array, a good like different, not just generic. It's got a bit of an Invincible vibe to it in terms of like it's not animated exactly the same, but it's like clean.
Yeah.
And I guess because they swear and they're quite happy to just do whatever.
They don't swear in my version. They just bleep.
They beep. Yeah. But no, that was a great shout, Pab. I'm glad you told me about that as a nod. And I'm glad I played it because, yeah, I do think that will. I haven't played, not to steal Kev's bit, but I haven't played South of Midnight yet. I downloaded it onto my PC, then thought, oh, maybe I'll play it on the Xbox, and I haven't decided. But then when you guys said we'll do the game of the year another week, I was like, excellent, I will focus on Dispatch and play that before the next episode. But yeah, no, this is great, and it's definitely going on the list.
And then the only other thing I played, and I bet I played maybe an hour and a half more of it because I'm really struggling to get into it. Pokemon Legends. I'm not feeling it. I don't know. Maybe it's because I played it for a few days and then left it for 2 months and then went back to it for a few hours. It just feels like there's not. I don't feel the need to go back and play it anymore. Whereas normally when I play a Pokemon game, I play it every day for 2 weeks and obsess over it and watch loads of videos on it and finish it. This one is like, I'm not really that bothered.
I thought when we'd had a negative like response to last week's podcast that it was going to be about the fact that I spent a good amount of it talking about how terrible this game was and how it's my least favorite Pokemon game ever.
Oh, I love it. I didn't realize you'd said that. No, I think it's great. Game of the year.
So it's it's no surprise really. I haven't. Ollie keeps. I feel like I don't want to disappoint him because I think I said to him, "Oh, look, I've decided this is probably my least favorite one," and he was like, "Oh, I like it," and his friend at school likes it, and he wants a DLC for Christmas, and I was kind of like, "Yeah, well, that's cool. I'm not going to tell you you're wrong or anything. It's all about opinions." But then he's been trying to like tell me about, "Oh, you can get Mewtwo, you can get Diancie," and I think I might fire up to get them.
If you don't want to,
I don't think he's wrong.
I'll tell him he's wrong.
It's opinions, isn't it? But,
get him in here. I'll tell him he's wrong.
I just think it's not going to get any better. I spent the whole game thinking it will probably pick up soon. It just felt like a very hollow experience. So just do it when you're on the toilet or whatever if you've got nothing better to do, I guess.
I've always got something better to do on the toilet, Sheepdog. Come on now. Goodness me. But yeah, that was what I spent the games extravaganza week playing. And I mean, by my reckoning, Pab, that means it was 2-1 to the universe.
What do you mean
lost that week.
2-1?
Well, there's 3 games you told me to play, and only one of them was any good.
Which are the 3?
The 3 that I've just spent that last half hour talking
In what
about.
world
Thanks
did
for
I tell you
listening.
to play Pokemon?
I don't know. One of them probably.
I would have actively
It's got to be on this
discouraged you from
list
playing
somewhere,
Pokemon.
surely. Well, why did I didn't even need to take the Switch with me then. I couldn't fit my Rubik's Cube charger in my bag because I put my Switch in.
Ugh.
If I'd have known that, I could have charged that while I was away and
There you
learned
go.
to do that. But yeah,
Well.
that's the other thing I've been doing. I've got a Go Cube and I'm learning to.
Oh, they're good then. Yeah, they're good.
I'm going to be an expert in Rubik's Cubes before too long.
Yeah, they're good.
That's it, boys and girls. That's me done. Talk amongst yourselves while I
Bravo.
drink my Orangina.
For me, Dispatch you've already covered. Silk Song, I am just stuck on the final boss of. I can't remember if I was at it last week, but
Yes.
I was like crying about how hard it was to beat the other bosses, and I got them all done, and now I'm just on this final bit. I literally have to just stand up off a bench, enter the final battle, fail it, and then do it again, and I've probably failed it like, I don't know, 30 odd times now at least, if not more. I would try to do it in like half-hour stints because I don't want to spend like 2 hours failing or whatever. But I think I'll probably just do it on Boxing Day or something now. I'm getting close, I'm nearly there. But I'll have it done by the time the DLC comes out, I'm sure. The only other thing that I've played that we haven't talked about already was a game on Game Pass called Ultimate Sheep Raccoon, which
Okay.
I can't remember if you mentioned this before at all, Pab, to be honest. But
I know about it. Yeah.
I'd got it for Ben, and then he was just like, he's been a nightmare this week because he wants to play Fortnite. And I'm like, I don't want you playing Fortnite. And then he wanted to play Hollow Knight. And I was like, what is it with you and Knights? But he played both of them. He's actually quite good at Hollow Knight. I'm surprised at that because me and Ollie were not as good as he was the first time we played it. So I think he might be the chosen one. But anyway, we went to see my niece, and while we were there, she happened to have Ultimate Sheep Raccoon on her thing. So we were all playing it as like a group. It's like a cycling game, like you're doing stunts or trying to complete an obstacle course. And so in the mode we were playing, we were just doing like a who can complete this track the fastest. And it's like you got to. It took us because it didn't really tell you the controls very clearly, so I did a bit of a care with this. We thought you had to press certain buttons to steer and stuff, and we were getting super confused. And then it turned out you just had to press the direction you wanted to go in, and we're like, oh, okay. Our times got dramatically better after that. But yeah, it was good fun. You could like just pick which animal you were in and try and race through it. But the real sort of special sauce in the game that we didn't get into, but that looks great about it that people might enjoy, is you can build your own tracks and then race them against other people. So you can have 4 people on the screen at once. And if you've built out the track for like, I don't know, like hills to go up, loops, whatever it is, obstacles to avoid to get to the end of the race, you can lay that all out, and then you're racing sideways 2D against each other to try and be the quickest one. And yeah, it just looks like a lot of good fun.
So you didn't do that?
We didn't do that bit while we were there because they were just hooked on doing this bloody time trial thing.
That's the whole point of the game, I thought.
Well, yeah, it is,
Surprised
but
it's a different
I
mode.
couldn't dictate
Okay.
what we were doing. It was
Oh no,
it
no,
was
I
them.
didn't know there was even a different mode in that game. So
Yeah. No, but the point
Interesting.
of the game is that bit, and I want to have a crack at that with the kids at some point over the next week while we're off.
Ah.
But
have you played
yeah,
Ultimate Chicken Horse?
Ultimate Chicken Horse, did you just say?
It's the one that came out before this. It's not a bike game. It's a platformer game, and you make a level, like similar to you make the track, and you have to get to the end first.
Oh, I haven't played this, but I do recall. I don't know if I've seen it at an event or.
Yeah,
Now I'm
it's
looking at
the
it,
one
it
that
does
came out
look-
before this. It's a good game. I've played that one. I
It's got a
enjoyed
Steam
that one.
rating of 10 out of 10. How is that? How is that
It's
the
a very
case?
good game.
It's called
Okay.
Ultimate Chicken Horse. Of course, the Steam nerds are going to love it.
It's just you got a perfect score. Like, yeah, that's funny. Well, I'll have to show that to the kids to see if they fancy playing it.
Yeah, it's fun.
But that's me. Yeah. So you can talk, Anna or Pab.
Anna, where are we at?
I finished a game.
Oh, you did. I remember this now.
Finished a game. I finished Ghost of Yōtei in just literally minutes under 80 hours. I have
Nice.
one
Wow.
more mission to do. I won't
You
say
gonna
what
platinum
it is.
it?
I don't know because one of the trophies is kick a guy off a cliff. I don't
Right.
even know how to kick.
It's a move. It's one of the abilities, I think, that you unlock.
Yeah,
So it's in
I
there
probably
somewhere.
have gone past it, but I was like, oh, excuse me, how do I kick? I'm like, I've not kicked anybody in this game. It was in the first game, I know that, but I have not kicked a single person in this game. I probably have, but probably missed it. Like I said, it's been 80 hours. It's been a chunk of time. Yes, I finished it. There is 3 chapters. Because last time we talked, I was on chapter 2. Didn't know there were chapters. There is 3.
Right.
Yeah, there's 3. I don't really want to say predictable ending. I was like, yeah, I can see that happening a mile off because of just the way things were going. They have kind of left it open, but not. There's like maybe not. It's like been left open. But we shall see if it comes out. But yeah, yeah. So it's all good. I enjoyed it. Because like I started it, then I stopped. Was playing Outer Worlds, then I went back to it, started again, but I thought I can't go. I have to start again. So I went back to my old save, and yeah, it was 79 hours and 34 minutes or something. And I told
Certainly
Pab,
something.
and Pab was like, I haven't finished this. I was like, oh, didn't say you did.
No,
I'm saying I did.
I was hoping to have finished it by the end of the year. It isn't.
We've
It
still got
isn't
a
going to
week.
happen now. It's not going to happen. Let's be honest. It's not going to happen.
It's because I have got nothing else. Well, I do have things to play, but I had nothing else on my plate. I was like, right, I'm going to finish this because I enjoyed the first one, which I finished this year. At the start of the year, really enjoyed it. I was like, why did I wait so long? I was like, well, I'm not going to do it for this one. I am going to go and play it. And I played it. And I have finished it. So that was all good. And then, what day are we on? What day is it? Wednesday? Monday, I popped in Exhibition 33.
Yes.
And I've just got to the main map area.
What city are you in?
The open world, like the overworld map.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got
Okay.
it. I haven't been playing it long because, like, I've got Kevin who keeps coming down going, presents. I'm like, well, you can if you want, but there's nothing on Christmas Day, and then he runs off. But constant.
Presents, but I want them on Christmas Day as well. I don't think that's unreasonable.
It's like a child.
Are you watching
Don't put them under the tree then.
You told me to.
Yeah, but now I want them.
Santa's got to fill them tonight. They're just boxes at the moment. If you want empty boxes, go ahead.
Fill them with toys.
Yes, so Exhibition 33, but then I also installed Like a Dragon Wealth one because
Infinite Wealth, okay.
Don't know why, but I just thought I needed some of it because I was going to go straight to Assassin's Creed. I was like, no, I just need to get out of that kind
That's
of
too much
world.
of the same.
Yeah, very much so. So like it's not going anywhere. I have it, so I'll just go back to it in the new year maybe. But I'm like I said, I watched the Game Awards and I watched it Exhibition win all these awards, and I was like, fine, I will play it. I will try and get into, because I didn't really get into it first time, but this time, instead of being play it on the recommended medium, I'm on story mode because I ain't got time for that. And now I am enjoying it because now I can parry and jump out the way. There just seems to be an extra half a second where you can see it happening and you can press the button, because my mind and button presses do not click sometimes. But now I'm on story mode, that I can do that. And now, like, because you're countering and hitting them, I'm like, yes, this is how you win battles, not by just because, like, when I was playing it the first time, I never got counter because I just could not get it to connect. But now I'm on story mode because I was like, I'm 40 years old. My snaps aren't snapping that fast anymore. So I'm playing it on this. So I'm playing it on story mode.
Hint for you both, I suppose. I was meant to say this when Kev was lost. Follow the lanterns. If you get lost, the lanterns lead Adam point you to where the main quest storyline is, where you want to go.
Yeah, but I'm me.
Exactly. If but Kev's the one that doesn't know where to go. Basically, if you see where the lanterns are going and you want to go somewhere else, you know full well that is not where you're meant. That's not the main quest line.
They also
direction.
tell you, like, I've got to go north when I get to. So I'm going north, and Kevin.
I don't know which way's north.
Oh,
Well, it's usually just a marker that tells you what way to go as well, isn't there? Like specifically.
No.
Oh yeah, there is a marker point where you need to go at a certain. Yes, yeah.
There aren't that many places to go into at the start anyway, or at any point really.
I ended up going around in a big circle for ages.
There's one on the left that you should not go in, because I went in the first time. I got to that map and I went, oh no, I died. So just go north. I still don't understand. I keep getting these lights of so and so. I don't know what to do with them. They keep telling me I can give them to characters. Don't know what to do with them.
Luminous.
Yeah, no. Like, I know what I know. Don't know what they are. No, so I know what the, like, you give everyone 3 whatever they are, but then I keep finding items and I don't know what they do. Like, oh, you can upgrade your weapon. How? Where? How do I do that? Maybe it's later in the game, but I have loads of them.
You upgrade your weapon at a guy at the camp.
Yeah. So
is that right, Sheepdog?
You upgrade your stuff at camp, did you say?
Yes, you upgrade your stuff at camp.
Or the flags.
No, not at flags. You can't.
You don't upgrade weapons there.
I
think you upgrade weapons at the guy at the camp.
Sorry, it's the people you upgrade at the camp.
There's only
the flags as well.
Flags, yeah. You upgrade, you level them up at the flags, and then you add Lumina points to them at camp as well.
But there's only 2 people in camp, me and lady friend.
You'll get to a point where it's fine. You're not a million miles off from getting another character.
Oh, I know. I know where I am. I know what I've got to go.
Yeah, exactly. So you're about to get a lot more things at camp, so it's fine.
Okay, cool. Because it was like camp, and I was like, all right, I'll do that straight away. See how that works. And then it took me to like a clearing, and it was just him and her, and I was like, there was like a lot of area. I was like, this is massive. Oh, I remember there needs to be other people here. I need to go and find them, I'm guessing, or collect them, or whatever they're doing. I know what they're doing, but like, I've got to go and get them. So I guess that will come up, and then I'll know what to do.
I think this is going to potentially sound like an odd thing to say, but at least where Kev is, probably around where you are, I don't think either me or Pab or anyone thought that it was Game of the Year at this point in the game.
Oh God, no!
It's you know what I mean. It's like later on that you're like, oh, hang on, this is great.
Yeah, it impresses the more you play it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I definitely didn't. I wasn't walking around that first bit of the map where you were saying about going left and getting killed. I wasn't walking around there thinking, "Yep, Game of the Year." Just can't really say more than that. Do you know what I mean? It's but
it is a relatively new game, and it did win all the awards, so I might as well give it a proper go and play it on story where I can actually play it, because I could not play it on normal. I just don't have the reflexes for that anymore, and that's why we have story mode.
Did you do story mode, Pep?
I did story mode. I play everything on story mode these days, just simply because I play that many games that I don't have time to bang my head against things. The only things I don't do that with is the Dark Souls games or the FromSoft games, just because there isn't an easy mode for me. So yeah.
God, I need to make life easier for myself. I think I was going to say, does this mean I'm somehow becoming the most skilled? And then I thought, no, that's not what's happening. Because the moment we play anything where the four of us are competing, I'll be fourth again. But no, I need to take a lesson. I'm still playing it on normal.
Story mode is you're getting the experience. You're just not smacking your head against the wall, and I don't. For that.
I always try and like judge it by what they consider to be normal, if that makes sense. Like I don't want to make it harder. I don't want to make it easier. I just want to go with what they were telling me was their idea. And if it was getting ridiculous, I'll tap it down. But it's rare.
It's also the other way as well for me. Whereas I like, if I find it, I have turned it back up. I'm sure there was a game last year that I turned back up. It might have been Dragon Age last year. I was like, this is
too easy, yeah,
simple,
too
and I
easy.
just turned it back up to normal because it's like, okay, I'm just not struggling. So yeah.
Yeah, go on, Anna. Sorry.
I was agreeing that I think I put Ghost of Yōtei back up because I was like, it's too easy on easy. I want to at least enjoy the game and not be bored at the fighting, because in Ghost of Yōtei the fighting is important. You got to use your different weapons for different people and stuff. So I was just like, pop that back up. But there's no shame in it. I don't understand why people are like,
definitely no shame in it at all.
They say they got to play recommended, and they wouldn't have put a story mode in if they didn't want you to use that as well. Like, get over yourself. But that's it. That is all. Well, not all. I finished a big game, and now I'm starting a medium game. A Merry Christmas to all.
And to all a good night. There we go. We're done.
Indeed.
Have you not got anything, Pabby? Are you just not going to say anything?
I came prepared with my Game of the Year homework. I didn't play anything all week.
So you've deliberately not played a game all week?
Nobody told us.
I've got my arguments for Game of the Year stuff. I've not got anything to play.
Oh, excellent. In that case, I will go to bed. So it's time to come a little bit sooner.
Cold dinner to eat, so I'll go and
magic. Well, next week, boys and girls, it will be the Game of the Year. Now it's been officially announced by through formal means, rather than secretly announced on an episode that not everybody listened to.
It's too woke.
Yeah, a woke episode that no one told. No one told me that it had been announced for this week until
to be fair, I'd forgotten a little bit.
And
I wasn't sure if
I suspect neither me or Anna would have come with a list of 5 if we'd have done it this week. Whereas next week we shall. But for now, if you want to hassle us on the internet, you can abuse us in the comments on Spotify, or you can find us at Mgukpodcast, or I'm Lelujo.
You can find me at Sheepdog6K.
I'm Miss Lelujo.
And at Pab 1986.
And we'll see you next week, boys and girls.
Have a good week. Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Lester, folks.
You're welcome, Pabby.